What's up, what's going on, legends? It's your boy Errl Shatter here, and in today's video we're going to be discussing the top 3 perks currently in Modern Warfare. Now by the end of this video you should have a very good idea of what perks you should be running. Not to say it's the only perks you should be running, but it should fulfill the majority of your classes and give you a great idea of how to be the most successful. Now before we get into the rest of the video, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time, make sure you guys show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Go ahead and throw that goal of 50 likes on today's video. Also, if you guys are interested in finding your way back to the channel, and yes, we are closing in on 3,000 subscribers. I think we need about 142. So if you guys want to find your way back to the channel, make sure you guys do smash that sub button. And also, of course, that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. There are 18 perks in Modern Warfare, 6 for perk 1, 6 for perk 2, and 6 for perk 3 slots. And they obviously provide a wide variety of different benefits. It's all about finding which perk for each slot provides you the most benefit. The perks available in perk 1 include double time, double the duration of your tactical sprint, and increase crouch movement by 30%. EOD, which take reduced damage from a non-kill streak explosives and fire, hack enemy claymores, proximity mines, C4, and trophy systems. Overkill, carry 2 primary weapons. Scavenger, resupply ammo from dead players. Cold-blooded, which makes you undetectable by AI targeting systems and thermal optics, and also does not trigger high alert. And quick fix, which is killing players, capturing objectives, and holding objectives will increase your health regeneration rate. Originally, when I took a look at these perks, quick fix sounded like a super amazing perk, something that I would love to run, but I quickly found out that killing players, capturing objectives, and holding objectives, increasing your health rate won't change the fact that people are camping, so across the board I feel like it's kind of canceled out. Unless they do something to kind of promote moving around the map. Quick fix is not something you are going to see me running. I feel like the runner-up in this category has to go to cold-blooded. It makes you undetectable by AI targeting systems and thermal optics, so it'll be extremely useful when playing something like that district map in Ground War, where everybody is sniping. A lot of people do use thermals if you go ahead and watch the kill cam on the sniper rifle. I feel like the thermals are very effective, but having cold-blooded makes you a hell of a lot harder to see, especially on a giant map such as the district map. It also does not trigger high alert. High alert is going to give a player running it the ability to know that somebody outside of their view is aiming at them by giving them a little bit of a vision pulse on their screen. Basically, they're going to know that someone's trying to shoot at them. They're probably going to make the attempt to run or hide, and you're probably not going to be able to effectively take your shot. So by having on cold-blooded, they're going to have no freaking idea that you're shooting at them, even if they are running that perk. So by running cold-blooded, you're 100% countering the high alert perk, making it completely useless. I think if high alert was more used, it would probably make cold-blooded a little bit more useful as well. But the top slot in perk 1 goes without surprise due to the high volume of explosives in Modern Warfare. It is easy to say that EOD is the top perk 1 perk. Honestly, I haven't really seen a lot of people running C4 or even the proximity mine, but let me tell you, it is Call of Duty Claymore Warfare, and I really mean it. I feel like if they're not running a frag grenade by default, it's likely that they're running the Claymore, possibly even 2, and overall trying to just defend the area that they're in. They're going to be planting them in every doorway that leads to wherever location they're at, and likely not moving and camping for most of the match. So by surviving that initial blast, of course you're going to have a chance of going in there and taking out the enemy on the other side. Although, the downfall is you will likely be one-shot by taking the damage from the Claymore, so if someone does happen to be sitting there, you're probably still going to die anyways. But having some opportunity to take out the person camping on the other side of the Claymore is much better than not having a perk to defend yourself at all. And likely, if no one ever goes through the Claymores and takes out the enemy, they'll probably just camp for the entire game, basically never having any movement, kind of just ruining the whole flow of the match. The perks included in the perk 2 category are Restock, recharge equipment over 30 seconds, Hardline, kill streaks cost 1 less kill, High Alert, your vision pulses when enemies outside your view see you. Ghost, undetectable by UAVs, radar drones, and heartbeat sensors, immune to snapshot grenades. Kill Chain, kill streak kills count towards your next kill streak, only applies to kill streaks earned this life. And Point Man, turn your kill streaks into score streak. I don't feel like most of the perks in the perk 2 slot really make a huge difference. Point Man is obviously good for those players out there that have a hard time getting their kill streaks and are more based on playing the objective. So going for score streaks might be a little bit easier. You might have a little bit better luck getting them. And also, of course, running Kill Chain would be super effective and a very usable perk. Just for the simple fact that if you do manage to earn a single kill streak and it is lethal, you can use those lethal kills from that streak to help you earn your next streak, which across the board will make you probably earn a significant amount more streaks throughout the match. But it all comes at one large negative. and that's the fact that you are not running Ghost. Ghost is easily the top perk 2. If you've been playing Modern Warfare at all, it wouldn't take you long to have noticed that there are a ton of UAVs being called in this game. From the personal radar to the regular UAV, a lot of people are running these as they want to know where people are on the map. And a lot of people are also pretty much just camping, so the one way to stay off that radar is of course running Ghost, and just due to the amount of them, the high volume of them, it is easy to say that this is the most useful perk. Even if all it did was take you off the UAV alone, I feel like it would be still the most useful perk too. If you feel like I'm making Ghost sound too powerful, or you just don't feel like Ghost is that useful, try running a few games without it, then try running some games with it, and let me know if your experience is extremely different, because for me personally, I can tell night and day whether or not I have Ghost on, just based on the experience from the match that I'm playing. The perks in the perk 3 category include Tune-Up, reduces the charge time of field upgrades by 33%, Amped, faster weapon swap and rocket launcher reload speed, Shrapnel, spawn with an extra piece of lethal equipment, Explosive damage delays enemy health regeneration, Battle Hardened, reduces the strength of enemy flash, stun, and EMP grenades, Spotter, see enemy equipment, field upgrades, and kill streaks through walls, mark them for your team by aiming down sight, and Tracker, enemies leave behind a footprint trail, see markers at enemy death locations, and hide the death markers of enemies that you kill. Shrapnel, although not the best, can be quite annoying to go up against, as it allows a player to spawn in with an extra piece of lethal equipment, alongside explosive damage delays enemy health regeneration. Basically, you're going to see a lot of people who are camping probably using this perk, so they can run double Claymore, and of course, if their Claymore just so happens to go off and you take damage from it, maybe you're running EOD, they have a longer opportunity to then go hunt you down and get the easy kill while you're still weak. Originally, I thought Battle Hardened would easily be the most useful perk in the perk 3 category. However, after using it for some time, I kind of just felt like it wasn't making a huge difference. As far as stuns and flashes were concerned, regardless of having Battle Hardened, I felt like I was still getting stunned or flash for a significant amount of time. Having swapped to another perk for some time, I can honestly go back and tell you that I don't really notice the effect or the bonus of using Battle Hardened quite as much as I would hope. The only real instance where I could tell that I wasn't running it was when someone called in a white phosphorus, as I was taking more damage or some significant damage over time, whereas when I was running Battle Hardened, I wasn't even being effective whatsoever. So the only real difference I noticed while running Battle Hardened was with that white phosphorus. Now, after feeling like Battle Hardened just wasn't offering enough benefit, I decided to switch things up, and I found what would be the top perk in the perk 3 category, which is Tracker. For those of you unfamiliar with Tracker from previous titles, basically it'll show footsteps behind an enemy. You can basically track them down, be able to see exactly what direction they were heading, and maybe even lead up to finding them camping in a window. This is extremely useful in this game because although there isn't a lot of movement, when people do move, it's kind of nice to know where they might be, considering the mini-map doesn't have weapon pings on it. By running Tracker, you're going to see the footsteps behind them. You're going to be able to track them down, like I said. But this isn't the only reason I find Tracker to be so useful. Originally, the part where the hiding of the death markers of the enemies that you kill was actually a part of the Ghost perk. I think they decided that Ghost would have been a little bit too powerful at that point, not that it isn't already super good. And so they decided to move that to be a part of Tracker. Now, not only can you hide the death markers of the enemies that you kill, you can also see markers at enemy death locations. By combining Tracker alongside with Ghost, you are making it significantly harder for enemies to track you down, while making it also significantly easier for you to track the enemy down. I definitely feel like I benefit more from running Tracker significantly than I ever did at any point running Battle Hardened. I'm not sure if Battle Hardened just doesn't work as intended, or overall if it's just not that great of a perk, but Tracker 100% takes that #1 spot in perk 3 category. Now, just because these are considered the top 3 perks doesn't mean that the other perks aren't useful. You can't make other class setups and you won't benefit from the other perks at all. But by combining EOD to take less explosive damage, Ghost to stay off of those radars, and of course Tracker to see those enemy footsteps and hide those enemy death markers, you will really be securing the best chance for success. Now that we've covered the top 3 perks in Modern Warfare, you guys know exactly what you should be using. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys actually think that this video will help improve your experience in Modern Warfare, because I truly hope it does. And also, if you guys did find this video helpful in any way, or if you enjoyed the content at any time, make sure you guys go down below and show your support for the channel by smashing that like button. Go ahead and try to hit that goal of 50 likes. I know we can do it. Also, we are closing in on 3,000 subscribers, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to find your way back to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Appreciate you guys for all the support in today's video. All the support on the channel and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace!